Now we're going to have a look at how all of the altcoins performed in 2017 to see if that gives us any clues. I'm on coin market cap historical snapshot, 10th of December. We know that was around the beginning of alt season. And of course, we can see that we are sorted here by the 7-day gain. The top gainer bit the zinni. Don't think it exists anymore. And that's quite normal. We know that most altcoins go out of existence, went up 1,000% in 7 days. My first observation is that there are not many coins here that are ranked in the top, let's say 50. We have to go all the way down to Tron and IOTA to get some large cap cryptocurrencies. Most of these are outside the top 100, certainly outside the top 50. Scroll into next week on the 17th, you can see the massive gains across the board now. Yes, we do have a couple of bigger ones here, Tron and Cardano. But again, many outside the top 100 or the top 50. 24th, certainly they're all outside the top 40 apart from Verge. To the end of the year, 31st, again, many outside the top 100. I have to scroll right down. We've got XRP right down here. And we have Nano, which is number 18, but these are very, very small altcoins. So you can see the market cap on them, 193 million, 359 million. We're not seeing in the top, let's say 10, we're not seeing the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked cryptocurrencies. And that's because this is probably about the last page, 14th of January. You can see the 7-day gains that are slowing down now. Again, they're still quite obscure cryptocurrencies outside of the top 10. We just have Neo creeping in there. I haven't seen Ethereum at all. I saw XRP listed once, which used to be one of the biggest cryptocurrencies, but for the most part, these are not large cap cryptocurrencies. These are very, very small cryptocurrencies. So what can we say therefore for this cycle? These are the top cryptocurrencies. Based on what we've just seen, we would not expect to see very often Ethereum, Binance, Solana, Cardano, XRP, Polkadot, and Doge and Shiba up there in the top gainers. Yes, for 1 week here or there, you may get, let's say, XRP or Polkadot creeping in, but for the most part, these are not going to be the leading performers. The leading performers are going to come much further down in market cap. See market cap over here, and that's because they have much more room to grow. Again, last time we were really looking outside the top 40, 50. So yes, there will be some very good performers here, but you're probably going to want to look outside of at least the top 30, I would say. And that will take a bit of research to figure out what it is, where to buy it. It's not going to be simple. And B, it will take a bit of guesswork because some of these are very weird and wonderful and it's very hard to tell which ones are going to pop. There is one more observation that I will make from a different piece of research that the community has put together, which is the top performers in the early alt season in 2017, so in summer, weren't the top performers in the final alt season. And that makes sense because a lot of the top performers are now very high market caps, such as Solana was one of the top performers. Shiba has obviously been one of the top performers. These don't have they don't have much more room to grow. Solana is already worth 73 billion. If it grows much more, it will be the number 3 crypto, and then it hasn't really got much room to go from there. Shiba is a meme coin and is already worth 29 billion. So these don't have much room to grow. You want to be looking, let's call it outside the top 30 at least. Are there any outside the top 30 that I'm aware of? Bearing in mind that I'm far from an altcoin expert nowadays. I certainly don't have my ear to the ground on the altcoin streets, but I do am aware of some people that I respect that are very keen on Elrond as a layer one blockchain that has a lot of benefits over the likes of Solana and Cardano. And I'm just scrolling to see if there's anything else. Mana Decentraland is obviously a play on the metaverse, if that's something that interests you. Aave, I believe, is still the top DeFi platform. Kusama we've talked about before, which has a very limited supply and is the sister chain for Polkadot and certainly has room to grow. These are only worth, let's say, 3, 4, 5 billion, so they have room to grow. And after that, I am not really sure, because what I'm not going to be doing on these videos is researching particular altcoins and saying this one is going to pop next. That is not my area of expertise, and there are better people out there on the internet than me who are going to be doing that. So it is a case of keeping your ear to the ground, seeing what other people are saying, doing your own bit of research, and ultimately performing a bit of guesswork. If we're being totally honest with ourselves, what we are aiming to get right on this channel is the timing. That's why we've spent most of our time on these videos talking about the timing, because if we get that right, then we're putting ourselves in a very, very strong position in order to benefit from alt season. So really, really focus on getting the strategy and timing down to a T. And then if you take that on and you do move into some of these altcoins, all I can say is good luck. I hope you pick the best performers. And if so, well done to you. Please do share with me if you come up with something amazing. And I'll be doing my best across all the channels to be focusing on particularly the timing of alt season and sharing that with you. And walking us through the entry and the exit, both on Bitcoin and on altcoins. So thank you very much for following these videos. Really appreciate it. Do send this to anybody who's in altcoins or thinking of getting into altcoins, because it really is tricky and it's important to put in the work. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It really makes a difference. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.